Welcome back to the channel. Today is July 4th, 2026, and I am on the Bitcoin 3-month index chart. Before we get started, I'm an amateur trader and investor. I have a day job that doesn't involve finance, and therefore I probably do not have the nuance of a professional trader. So please keep that in mind as I'm going through the charts. I also just, my goal with this channel is to hopefully teach you a little bit about trading, also make you aware of certain things that are happening in assets. And if that helps you do some more research to see if you want to get into the asset, then that's really all the goal is of my channel. Okay, is going over trading concepts and taking a look at charts. Okay. Uh, the reason now, as an amateur, okay, to talk about Bitcoin, um, it I mean, let's just be clear, okay? You have This is the most talked about asset in the trading world. Okay, there's special indicators for this asset. In fact, I'm surprised that there's more indicators for Bitcoin than there is for gold and silver. Okay? So this is a very popular asset. It's talked about all the time. Anytime you watch Bloomberg News or Fox News Finance channel, you're just going to see the ticker symbol of Bitcoin. Okay, it's tracked every single day. Okay, and if you take all that media and sum it up, the real popular investors who have years of history and a good track record, they're all saying that the Bitcoin has lower it's going to go lower is what they're saying. So they're expecting it to go down from where it is right now and to have more low. But as an amateur and something that I was kind of messing around with and I saw, I just want to present this out there. I'm not claiming that the bottom of Bitcoin is in, but it's just very interesting. Okay, so we're on this 3-month chart, and I'm going to throw up the 20. Okay, and as you can see, in since about the last bull run, which was the October 2023 bull run, its bear market ended after it tagged this 20 moving average on the 3-month chart. And so this is the 3-month average. So that means that each candle represents 3 months of trading action. And you can almost think of it as the quarterly perspective. You got 4 quarters in a year, and this is going to represent Bitcoin's price movement over each quarter. And the next bull market, that was the 2017 bull market, uh, it didn't actually tag the 20. However, it was in the zone of the 20. Okay. And that represented the low of the bear market at that point. Then you have this April 2019 high, and it came down. And when its bear market was over, it pretty much, when it tagged this 20, that was the end of the bear market. And then it went up to here and had the double top of the 2021 bull market. And then when it came down, it crashed below the 20. It was still pretty close to the 20, but it definitely crashed below the 20. Okay, before it started making its way up. And this was our last high in July 2025, and we have now reached the 20 moving average here. Okay. Now, if I throw up this other moving average, this is the 27 simple moving average on the 3-month chart. This one time where it went below the 20, it went to the 27 moving average. Okay. So what do we want to look out for the next for the future? Okay. There are people who are what we call 4-year cyclists. Okay. And they believe that Bitcoin's bottom and rise is probably going to happen around October, November, around there. Okay. Because that's when the normal 4-year cycle would end. Okay. All right. That's them. I I just look at the charts. Okay. And and while there are some evidence that that it's been on a 4-year cycle, I don't think that's going to happen this time. Okay, so this particular candle, this is the one we're currently in. It has not printed. Okay, and it has 2 months and 27 days before it prints. Okay, so this candle here is what you really want to watch. Okay, and you want to watch its interaction with the 20 simple moving average. If this candle continues to rise up, and again, you're going to see on a daily basis the price fluctuating downwards, and on a daily basis, it's going to go up and down, up and down. But if this candle stays green, okay, and doesn't color change to red during these 2 months, and even if it just stayed flat like this, I don't think it is. Uh, then, but if it stays green, then we've already experienced the bottom of Bitcoin for this cycle. Okay, and therefore, uh, the bull market is going to probably start. If it doesn't start in um, uh, August and September, I'd be very surprised. Okay, we could literally just be ranging between, for now, from July all the way through September. We could just be ranging, and that's just where big institutions are getting their money in, and the bull market is definitely going to start probably we're going to consider it starting in September. Okay, that's why you just have to watch this candle closely. If this candle comes down below this trend line, it may touch this 27 again, or very close to the 27. And a lot of price predictions point to Bitcoin's price being around $50,000. Okay, so this chart could support that thesis, because again, this candle hasn't printed. So what is this candle going to do? Okay, and to me, I'm just trying to make it easier for you as a trader investor. Is throw up the 3-month chart and see where this candle goes. Is it heading for this area, or is it heading for this area? The larger this candle gets, the less likely. I mean, it could come down a wick here, but if this candle keeps staying green, especially once we start hitting September, okay, we've already experienced the bottom of Bitcoin. Okay, and it will probably rise up. Long term, if you are a hodler of Bitcoin, I'm just going to tell you this real quick. Okay, go to the yearly chart. Okay, so we're going to jump up to the yearly. All right, if for some reason, okay, price of Bitcoin drops below $38,000, okay, then I'm going to tell you right now, Bitcoin is not going to make a new all-time high. If you scan out of this particular coin and look at it from a yearly perspective, it's never had a bear market. I said this before in another video, but I'm just quickly saying here, if you want to go search out that video, you can look at it. But that's all I really wanted to say in this video. Happy 4th of July. I hope that the time with your families is blessed, and that you're not having to work today, that you're just able to go out and have a great barbecue party. That's all and I really hope that God blesses your family. Have a great 4th of July.